We got Miss Fendi in the building. How you doing today, Fendi?
I'm chilling. How you doing, Frank?
Man, I appreciate you taking the time to do this. I'm a big fan of yours, as you know.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All
Fan of you
right,
too,
you
Frank.
used to hearing that, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
I respect it. So I got a couple of battles of yours I want to go over. I got my favorite lines from each battle. I'm gonna ask you about some of them. If you got any backstories for us as fans, we definitely want to hear it. So let's just get right into it. Oh, the fan club pulled up already. All right. So I want to start with your battle with C3. Which was a
Okay.
very tough opponent. I love the environment. I love the energy. It was a very dope one rounder. My favorite lines from yours was, "What's the point of watching the throne when the whole castle can get seized?" Thought that was crazy. Fendi stores don't have no clearance rack, so if they don't mark it down their stores, why should I? Fucking cook wives and daughters on Bobby Womack. Mad niggas don't even know the backstory with Bobby Womack. I thought that was crazy. Talk to me about that battle and what do you remember from that?
Uh, I was very excited because I think I battled. Who did I battle? I battled a Christian battler.
Mm-hmm.
Was it? Was it? Was it Kid Noah? I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I think it was Kid Noah. I shot at C3, got the opportunity. She said yes. I thought that was dope. I was a little nervy because she's fucking fire, and we kind of did the same thing. We both started at the Knicks Poetry Slam and shit like that. So I thought that was
Fire.
dope. But yeah, like I wrote my ass off for her. Like I was like, yo, like this is one round. I gotta get to it. So
Were you nervous? Like was it a tough experience? Did you like the energy in the building?
I did not. I wasn't even in the great mind space that weekend. Actually, like I wasn't even mentally there,
For
but I
real?
was there. Like so. But it is a learning experience. Like I'm really learning how to like literally disassociate. Like I'm a whole nother character on stage now. Like at
Mm-hmm.
first, like I would literally be spitting my bars and still thinking about what I got to do when I get off stage. Like now I'm able to kind of separate a little bit better.
And you feel like it puts you more in the moment when you rapping?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. That's fire. That's fire. Life be life and too. I heard from a lot of battlers that everything that could go wrong happens right before the
Yo,
battle.
niggas want to go to jail. Niggas want to lose their
Right.
wallet. Niggas want to,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like a whole bunch of shit.
Word.
Kids want to act up.
Word. Well, you made it through marvelously in this battle. So salute to you.
Thank you.
The next battle I want to ask you about is you versus Lady Caution. I really like this battle a lot as well. I love the energy. Y'all was rapping. My favorite bars from you were, "She about as useful as a shooting sleeve on Ben Simmons." Opening your round with that is mad funny. Um, Also you had other lines too. You said, "Yoga, you exercise the art of being a poser at best." I thought that was crazy. This ain't a shot, it's a ricochet. Ricochet. She could miss me with that. Crazy. Only one's upper line over I is Frida Kahlo and Anthony Davis.
Anthony
Yo, you structure
Davis.
your material so differently from everybody else, but it's just as powerful. Like I love the way you write. Tell me what you remember from that battle.
Uh, that was We Go Hard. I hated the outfit. um, I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but yeah, I was excited to battle Caution. I noticed a lot of girls battle her and always wanted to mention Tay Rock, so I made it a notable thing to like not do that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, I had fun with it. We was actually supposed to battle for Dre Dennis. What was it? Fumigate card. Gates of the Garden. But I think it was also her son's birthday, if I'm not mistaken. So
Mm-hmm.
we ended up battling elsewhere, and it was fire. I have no complaints aside from the outfit.
We gonna get to the outfit talk a little later because you definitely got one of the best. You know how to dress. I'm gonna say it like that.
Thank you, thank
You
you.
got great style, and a lot of battlers could learn from you. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you. Next battle I want to talk to you about, and this one was definitely a crazy environment. I love the energy and everything. It's Fendi versus Shuni the rapper. This is a Midnight Madness classic. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Hey, I'm gonna give you some of my favorite lines from you. You said rock and shoe on this platform will appeal for a better look. If the gun rises, it's Italian sizes. It's expected to see 40 on shoe. Mesothelioma. You said sick for years. Now it's time to advertise. I'm entitled to comp. You displayed oxygen, potassium. You just okay with this shit? Yo, Fendi puts the two F's in affirmation. Shoe drip in one room like walk-in closets. You was wilding against Shuni. Talk to me about that experience. Like, how did you get the call? How did you feel when you got the call? And what do you think of the battle looking back?
Okay, this is like by far one of my favorite battle rap stories to tell because this was during the pandemic. This is like
Mhm.
during a time where everybody is told to go keep their ass in the house.
Mhm.
Uh Surf is on Spaces.
Free the
One
wave.
of the free surf. Actually,
Mhm.
like he should be coming out fairly soon.
Mhm.
Oh, and like he was talking about Midnight Madness. Wasn't too sure about a lot of it because at that time I wasn't really on Spaces. But
Mhm.
he started like tweeting about like all any girls or anybody who want to battle on Midnight Madness, send me some footage. I was like,
Mhm.
yo, you looking for girls to be on the card or whatever? He was like, what you got? So I sent it to
Mhm.
him.
Mhm.
And he hit me back up. So I wasn't even playing Twitter like that. I was still fairly new to Twitter. I think like I stopped fucking with Facebook, so I was kind of like dabbling. Just I was a retweet whore for a lot most of my Twitter time around that time. So I wasn't on Spaces to hear that Shuni was down to battle or whatever, right? So like
Mhm.
the next day, I see what was it? Some meme with Shuni talking about like tell Fendi what's good. Da, da, da. I'm like, oh shit, word.
Oh
All right,
wow.
cool. So then we up in Spaces. I'm thinking the whole time all this shit gonna happen on Spaces. Surf say, yo, hit me up, send me his
Mhm.
number. I call him. He's like, yo, I really fuck with your pen, so on and so forth.
Mhm.
We end the call talking about okay, it's gonna be you and Shuni, da 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 in Atlanta. I said, whoa, I thought this shit was gonna be on Spaces. Like I thought I so he was like, nah. I was like, okay, that's gonna be dope. So like I was like, yo, like this is like a hell of an opportunity. It was him, Bill Collector, Free Bill,
Free Bill.
Jack Boy Maine, all of them collaborated and I was we was the first girls to battle for Midnight Madness and we did our thing. Like and I love Shuni, like she's amazing. So like either way I felt like a win was a win. And I wrote to the occasion. Like that was like talk of the weekend that night. Like literally.
Fire.
Remy was there, if I'm not mistaken. Don Q, like everybody I would have never thought that was there was there. Shit was fire.
Facts. It was packed. The building was
Yo, it
packed.
was crazy.
Celebrities and everything. Like,
Yeah, it
I
was
loved
crazy.
it. And you looked like you wasn't playing. You had that look on your face, like I'm about to kill this motherfucker. You
Yo,
know what I'm
cause
saying?
like for and you want to know what's so funny too? Like since I found out we had to go to Atlanta or whatever, we got the
Mhm.
flight info. Nigga, why on the way to Atlanta, me and Shuni sitting next to each other? Yo, it was so
Nah,
awkward. I was like, yo, like, do I say
that's
hi? I just was like, fuck it,
crazy.
I'm going to sleep. I had the window seat. I was just like, fuck this. This is so awkward. I knew she was gonna call me all sorts of black bitches. I was like, yo, I was like, oh my god. And I know for her to be a sweetheart, right? But I'm like, yo, tension is on. Like,
Mhm.
so and then we ended up flying back together too. So I even got a chance to like
Chop it up.
after,
Yeah. Yeah.
debrief and shit. So that I thought
Yeah.
that was dope.
That's
At that time
fire.
she was also on caffeine, so I think I was even on the episode. We had sat and chilled for a layover. It was dope.
That's
It
fire.
was
That's
fire.
fire. Salute on that, man. That was heavy. This next one, I remember it being announced and it being the talk of the town. And I think it's one of those battles we've been dying to see. Uh, Fendi versus 40 bars. I love this battle. You know what I'm saying?
Uh
I think it didn't go in your favor, but I think
it
you didn't
didn't.
get you didn't get people weren't I don't think people were paying attention because when you put these bars on paper, let me go through these. You said I'm gonna show you who's a patriot by a huge gap. Michael Strahan thought that was crazy. I brought madness this March. The future pen just had to dress it up and make it real. Dress it up and make it real for me. Nah, he was wilding. Scarecrow, besides the birds and the corns, I'm outstanding in the field. Hello? I'm gonna make sure she pay her dues at the door like a Walmart greeter. You was wildin'. You was wildin'. I think obviously you didn't get a chance to get the material out clean, but you came in a fight. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you remember from this and what did you learn from this experience?
My ears started ringing.
Oh.
So I guess that's what they were talking about, like high altitudes or some weird shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like I was trying to battle through it and I
Mm-hmm.
just couldn't. My ears started ringing real hard and I just totally like lost track of where I was at. So
Damn.
I was like, fuck. And it took a while for my ear to like even adjust to that shit. That shit was crazy. It
Damn.
was a fire. Like I really tried to fight through it, but I just couldn't. Like I shot a blank and I was like, damn, let me get it back. Let me get it back. And
Mm-hmm.
I just kept hearing was like a like it just kept
That's
like
crazy.
yo like
Where was that coming from? Like, did you ever figure out what that
so
was?
so what was so crazy was there was some dude that when me and 40 did the face off, he was talking
Mm-hmm.
about how some people pass out or have like weird side effects of going to Utah, like because of how high they are, some crazy
Wow.
shit.
That's
And the
real though.
only thing
Stuff
I
like
was
that is
suffering
real.
from was like ear popping and a whole bunch of other shit, but
Damn.
it just started randomly doing that. I'm like, nah, not now.
Damn.
So you might even hear me start talking a little louder to like see if it could like pop or something. Didn't do it. Yeah.
You live and you learn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she whooped
Um
my ass. It was all good.
hey, hey, real champions take losses, and it's not really a
Legit.
loss; it's a lesson. You feel me?
Legit.
But speaking of champions, and I don't want to say this because Nay's one of our spaces people, and that's you know what I'm saying. I always support my spaces people, but you put belt the ass against Nay. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Respectfully to Nay, I love Nay to death,
She's
but I
actually
had
one
this
of my favorite girls, but
I
we
love her,
won't get
but
to
this
that.
was a dominant performance, man.
Yeah.
I only wrote some of the bars down because I did a full recap on my page of this battle. You impressed the hell out of me with this one. But some of my favorite lines is it's gonna go from money on the floor to TR Sharp. All bets are off. Hey, TR Sharp got the worst worst luck with money on the floor battles. I've been tried for less, like mall samples, crazy. The one thing a Florida chick can do is get from around me, like humor and bars. Yeah, I got lupus, but these hands always flaring up. Bitch, don't be stupid. Tough. You was wilding. You was wilding. And I got more in my recap. But talk to me about that experience. Salute to No Entourage. You know what I'm saying? I love this battle.
Salute
I
to
think it
no
was a
entourage, big
great
cave
job.
shit, big upstairs shit.
Hmm.
Shout outs to Rock, shout outs to Ladybug, Lady Caution, that's my boo.
Hmm.
Um, they was like, yo, like, how do you feel about battling Nay? I was like, yo, I would love to.
Fire.
I feel like she's one of the best girls that we have out right now as far as the
Hmm.
new girls. Um, I love her grit. I love her drug talk,
Hmm.
her cadence. She really starting to move around more.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
I saw that she really was like wrote to the occasion to me. I was like, okay, she's trying to get me out of here.
No, God, she
Uh,
was.
um, and I also like the fact that she's actually willing to work her way up too, and
Yeah.
she's showing that. So
Hmm.
like, I just felt like it was time for me to show her, like, yo, like you got to be battle tested, like, and is only right as kind of like a big sis, like to do that.
Fine.
So
Fine.
yeah.
Salute to you, man. You did that. Big sis, but belt to ass the little sis. So let me ask you, stepping away from the battle talk for a second, what influences your style? And do you have like, are you, did you go to school for style or what is it that makes you be able to express yourself so uniquely in the clothes you wear, the way you style your hair, all of that? Because I think there's an art to that as well. It's its own art form.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from New York. I feel like that's one of the fashion capitals of the world.
Fact.
Um, like, and my name is Fendi. I feel like I was literally born around like people like, oh, so couture and all this other stuff. My
Hmm.
mom is a fashionista too.
Fire.
She had a walk-in closet full of shoes. Like I knew about Vince Camuto and all this other mess.
Put me
Um,
on. What? Hold on now. Hello.
she was listen like, and plus, um, I always liked to like I was a tomboy too. I didn't necessarily really like girly clothes and none of that.
Mhm,
So,
mhm.
but as I got older, I realized I could kind of do both. Like, why
Right,
restrict myself? So I'm
right.
always, you might see me corporate clothes and I'm wearing like a power suit or even a pencil skirt now that I am kind of used to wearing dresses and shit like that. But
Mhm.
I've kind of grown to like uh seeing a lot of people around me also have a sense of style too.
Mhm.
Sporty, the Mermonts,
Mhm.
the A-ball jackets, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Mhm.
Tim's,
Mhm.
the Jabot jeans, like urban wear was also like pivotal in my life too. Like I loved Rockaware and Iceberg and shit like
Let's
that.
go. Let's get to
So
that.
like I'm
Averex and
very
Mecca and all that.
vintage,
Let's
and
get to
I
that.
feel like style never, like fashion like that never goes out of style. And
Mhm.
the fact that it's making this kind of second wind, you starting to see niggas wearing Ibisu and you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying, like mad shit. So like now is the time for me to thrive. My tomboy self is like really really
It's
happy right
lit.
now.
That's fire. I love that. I love that. Salute to you. You know, if you ever decide to, I don't know, start a fashion consultancy group for battle rap, I think you could really, you know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
I love talking about clothes, like,
Mhm.
and I'm not a fashion slave to like name brands either. And
Yeah,
even if I do have a few, that's best believe I got it like from some old white lady that just so happened to be selling her shit outside of a brownstone in Brooklyn because she trying to
that's
leave New
funny.
York. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
funny as hell.
these
But
white
you're
bitches
you're
love selling some shit. They gotta
you know
go.
that's a fact. But your style is very personal and it's an expression of you, and you can tell that it's like you put thought into it. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's as much an expression as the bars in itself. So salute to you for being a stylish legend that you are. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you.
Yeah, from a nigga that wear cheap glasses and hoodies, this it's a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
got mad hoodies. I got, oh my god, so many hoodies.
all
That's
right,
my
so we
happy
gonna
place. Baggy clothes. Oh my god, I thrive.
salute. But we're gonna flip to back to battle rap. So I want to ask you. I love this battle. I think it was a very polarizing battle. Everybody had their take on this battle. It's a huge card. Salute to TBL. I love that they chose to do this matchup on a card like this because it's a matchup that was a long time coming. Salute to the Exodus card and all that. You versus Bonnie. What do you remember from that battle? How do you call it? And how did you feel about the reaction of the people? Because I felt like it was so polarizing. Everybody had an opinion on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people did not have, they hated Bonnie's material. They hated Bonnie's material apparently. They fucked with mine. They wanted more from me. And I was
Mhm.
actually pretty surprised because like I feel like everything I said was better than what she said.
You feel
But
like
the
you got every
general
round? Like,
consensus, I personally have what the first and second,
hmm
Edge in the second. A
hmm
lot of people, well, she's saying a lot of people have
hmm
her second and third.
hmm
So I left it as debatable, and I'm
I'm
fine
not
with
mad at
that.
that. And I think that's exactly what it is. It's a preference battle. I feel
Yeah,
like if you have you winning, it's you in the first and second. If you have Bonnie winning, it's second and third. You know what I'm saying? With each of y'all getting a round clear. Like you got the first, you got the third, and then whoever you give the second to is who you
right.
got winning the battle. But more importantly for me, I just felt like that was such a dope matchup. And on a big card like that, it was dope to see them acknowledge how important that battle was. And salute to both of y'all because y'all had the energy and when a sign of a good battle is when people are talking about it long after it happens. So salute.
Thank you, thank
Because
you,
there's a million battles happening every day. So
man.
if niggas is talking about your battle, you did something right.
For real, for real.
Um, but all right, so you battled a few of the new girls. You battled Mallory X, you battled J Love, you battled Big Ice. Tell me which was your favorite battle and which was your toughest. And if they happen to be the same battle, that's cool.
My favorite battle,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say me and Big Ice.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I liked how like everybody was like very, very engaged. They showed love to both of us, so it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
one sided. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? She
Mm-hmm.
wrote to the occasion. I wrote to the occasion. The
Mm-hmm.
Isis hit off real way better than I thought it was. Like that was fire. She had some shit too, so like it was dope. My toughest battle, I want to say J Love because them MTOO niggas are really hard to impress when it's time to battle them, and they have
Yo.
like the strongest defense, like you
Mhm.
hearing O's for like 5-10 minutes. So they chanting already. They powering up.
Mhm.
Like, and they fucks with me too.
Yep.
but
Yep.
I'm battling, you know what I'm saying?
The
So
face,
like,
arguably, yeah.
so now like home is now like it felt compromised. So
Hmm.
like
That's
I
so
kind of
funny.
had to like really get in there.
Nah, and
But
when I talked to J Love, she said the same thing. She said it was a fight with you. She said battling you was a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't come to play. And I love the energy of that battle. I love the environment. It was just a really I like that battle a lot. So salute
yeah.
to both of y'all. So we got this WTBL tournament going on, and I want to get your thoughts. Let's say you had $1 million and you got to put $1 million on who you think is going to win the tournament.
Oh,
who
$1 million on who's gonna win the
who wins the
WTBL tournament?
tournament? Who wins, Fendi?
I
Who's
got
winning
money
this
on
tournament?
Mal.
For sure, the tournament killer.
She did it
Wow,
three. She about to do it 3 times,
that's
four
crazy. So Jay,
times.
it ain't gonna be Jade. It ain't gonna be J Love. It ain't gonna be Eon. It's gonna be
I
Mallory.
forgot. Oh my god, a million
It's
dollars and all my
it's
favorite. Okay, no, because
come
I dead
on.
ass forgot who's battling next
It's
round.
still a
Because
few
I'm
people
definitely going.
left. Hmm. It's
Now I have
tough.
no comment. But all right, now who battling Jade?
Damn, that's a good question. I gotta go pull that up.
Because
But
I
it's
don't
Jade.
remember how the bracket goes now.
I know it's Mallory and Big Ice.
Yeah, that's the only one I remember.
It might be Jade and Hope Chili. I think Hope Chili. Jade and Hope Chili, ABZ and J Love, um, Mallory X and
Oh
Big
shit,
Ice, and
ABZ
then
did what you call it?
yep, and then
Wow.
Eon and what's her name? Can't remember who Eon battling, but yeah, Hope Chili and Jade. Who you got? So you telling me that you don't think that Jade can make it to the end, or you don't think Eon can make it
All
to
of
the
these
end?
girls can make it to the end.
Hmm.
Probably like ABZ is the bracket buster.
Yes,
I
she
didn't
is,
think
but I
she
don't
was
see her
gonna
beating
get
J
this
Love
far.
though. You see her beating J Love?
I no, not really.
Hmm.
Not really.
It's tough.
Eon's supposed to be battling Marosha, right?
Oh, that's right, Marasha. She's a problem too.
She's also a bracket buster.
It's gonna be tough.
She's been able to get by using her battle IQ, and I think that's
Hmm.
fire.
And she's
That's
been
that's
underestimated every time.
yeah, that's a lesson to be told right there.
Yep.
But Eon not playing. She had a hell of a great year
Hmm.
last year, um, and I think she's not letting up off the gas. Honestly, a lot of these girls, I can't wait to see this rematch. This shit happening in Martinis. This shit
Yeah,
about to
it's in
turn
Maryland,
up.
and Mallory won the first one,
Right.
so it's a rematch in Mallory's crib in Maryland. I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of a setup, low key.
That's a doozy.
That's
I don't
tough.
know, man. Now that because like it's actually been a while since we even revisited the WTBL talk. We've just been talking about are we going to martinis? Like that's just
Hmm.
been the number one question.
But when you look at it on
I'm
paper,
definitely going, but now that I got a million imaginary bazillion lasagnes and I'm looking at this bracket,
hmm
I don't know, man.
it's not easy to call. But you
Damn.
got one pick. I'm gonna give you some time. Just let me know when you ready.
I'm gonna go Eon because I feel like niggas is playing with my nigga Eon. I think a lot of people talk about Mal, Ice. They love talking about Jade and J Love, but niggas be low key. They'll say a few things about Eon, and
Hmm.
I don't know. I think I got money on Eon.
Whew. Whew. Okay. Okay, that's a fair assessment. I'm not mad at that because Eon really had an incredible 2025. I think she's top five in consideration for Wody. So I'm really not mad at that
She did
decision.
great. She did
Yep,
great. She battled
yep,
girls back to back one weekend.
yep, yep.
She
She
not
doing her
playing.
thing. Yep,
She's not playing.
yep, yep. And she handed Gorilla a nasty loss on his big stage debut.
Man, but she does men dirty. I don't know if you seen her versus Authentic, but nigga, she put a
She
hurting
cooked
on that
authentic
nigga.
too.
What? Something crazy.
Who cooked men worse? You versus Def the Kid or her versus authentic?
Both of them are belt to ass, but honestly, like
Yes.
both of them
Yes.
are belt to ass, but I still will go with her and all. Like
Oh
that was
wow.
fire to see. Like to
Damn.
be in the building for. Like
Hmm.
I think I battled
Salute.
Piffy that night.
Salute to Eon,
Yeah,
man.
that's
Okay,
juice.
okay. So we talking about all these new girls. You know, my next question to you is, who's the top five? Who's the top five new girls? Take your time.
So we already mentioned Nate. This is in no order.
No order. You just give me five.
Big Ice.
One.
No, two.
Oh, my fault.
Nay, Big
Two. You're right.
Ice.
Nay, Big Ice. That's two. You got three left.
Um, who else is new though?
I mean, I'm gonna say new season because some of the new girls have been around for a minute, but they're in their new season. Like Zan's in a new season, Hope Trilly in a new season,
Zan is not new. The
but
fuck
she's in
out
a
of
new
here.
season.
Zan
No,
is not new.
okay, so Zan not qualified. Hope Trilly.
She's not new either.
Okay, so then we going to Big Ice. We going to Nay. We going to Lady Lons. We going to Miss Vicious. We going
Miss
to
Vicious for sure. Yes.
okay. We
Miss
going to
Vicious.
Sin the
I got
Poet.
Ice Nay.
Ice Nay, Miss Vicious.
Um.
Key AV. Um, J Love. No, if you J Love don't count. Jay Gray.
Yes, Jay Gray for sure.
Okay. Who else? Who else? Could Eon count? Eon ain't been out too long.
Oh, and I like D Rain.
D Rain. That was the one I was thinking of. I forgot. Yeah, D Rain. Okay. Oh, okay. So where we at with it? So the list is Nay, Big Ice,
Miss Vicious, Jay
Miss
Gray, D
Vicious,
Rain.
D Rain, and who's the fifth one? Nay,
Yeah.
Big Ice,
Two, three,
Miss
four, five.
Vicious, D Rain, and there's one more.
Nay, Vicious, Ice, Jay Gray, D Rain.
Oh, Jay Gray. Yeah, that's what it was. Jay Gray. Okay. All right. That's a solid list. I fuck with that. So now that we've talked about the new girls, we gotta talk about the forever girls. Give me your Mount Rushmore. It's only four slots.
Uh,
Take your time.
Jazz,
Automatic.
Fit,
Whew.
40,
Wait, Misfit?
Misfit.
Oh, okay, okay. So Jazz, Misfit 40. You got one more. You ain't say Hustle, you ain't say QB, you ain't say E Heart.
I'll put Heart there.
Ah, okay, okay. I like that. That's a fire list. That's a fire list. I respect that. I respect
Oh
that.
no, matter of fact, I'll swap Fit for Shayna.
Jazz, Shayna, and you swap Fit. So you got 40 and Ehart.
Yeah.
Jazz, Shayna, 40, Ehart. I'm not mad at that. Mine is about the same. I think the only one I swap out is Shayna for no, mine is Jazz, Hustle, 40, and Official. That's my four. So I just swap out two people. But I like your list. That's a solid Mount Rushmore list. Can't
I
nobody
don't
question
even
that.
like Mount Rushmore's because there's only four slots. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
It's
saying? Like
tough.
the
It's
shit is
tough.
ass. Like
Yeah, it is tough. It's tough. But we spoke about Hope Trilly earlier. What was your experience like in the Bags and Bodies um house and the casting of it all? What do you remember from that experience?
it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
So uh I was supposed to go to the auditions in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I had other endeavors. So I had missed out on the time. Like by the time I realized, oh shit, they was already healed. So I was like, shit. But somehow Hitman was like, yo, he didn't really like the girls that auditioned anyway, so he was still
Mm-hmm.
looking.
Mm-hmm.
So uh I think he started with like a rap challenge. It was me, Hope Trilly, Ash Cash,
Mm-hmm.
um, and Rock Lee.
Mm-hmm.
So we was rapping or whatever. He was like, all right, fuck it. He pulled our names out and had to see who was going to battle who.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Rock was supposed to battle, and Hope Trilly and Ash battled to get in the crib too.
Fire.
Um, I was actually very surprised. He was like, yo, fuck it, I'll let Fendi get in the crib. I do what the
Fire.
fuck I want in this bitch.
Fire.
I was like, I was I was low key ready to just get my bag, go back home, like low
Mm-hmm.
key. But it was dope. It was Atlanta. The weather was nice.
Mhm.
I got a lot of Southern hospitality. I got a chance to see Snoop out there from The Wire.
Fire.
She became a fan. Emmanuel Hudson was out there too. Last
Wow.
I checked, it was pretty
Wow.
dope. The whole experience.
Okay.
Being challenged weekly was a
Mhm.
new one.
Mhm.
Especially when niggas acted like they didn't know how to sleep. So having, you know what I'm saying, finding time to rest and shit like that, like it
Mhm.
totally took me out of my rhythm of shit.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Um, but still being able to like write and be creative,
Mhm.
like it was very very dope. Even like seeing how the certain creative processes that even Hitman has given us, right? Like he taught
Mhm.
me, yo, Fendi, your pen is fire, but just know sometimes less is more too. Like
Fire.
especially when he's like, yo, like you gotta come up with 3 rounds in 4 days, 2 minutes, 2:30, like and even like the mental exercises he would give us too. Like, you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? I appreciate him for that for
That's
sure.
fire. That's fire. I love that. Salute to Hitman for Bags and Bodies' incredible contribution to the culture. I want to ask you, how do you feel about the state of female battle rap right now? Everybody has their talking points, but as one of the elites in female battle rap, what are your thoughts?
Um, so this is probably the most repetitive thing that you've probably heard when it comes down to female battle rap. It's always been on the back burner, right?
Mhm.
We
Mhm.
finally got it on the forefront because we've only had it in the forefront for certain spurts.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Or we passed the baton to one girl and they got her running laps until she, you know what I'm saying, can't do it
Mhm.
no more, don't want to do it no more, so on
Mhm.
and so forth. I feel like now we have a variety of girls. We starting to get a lot of girls coming back from the South. Cause I remember when the South and the Midwest was getting crazy anyway, even down with the officials, the Taylor Jays, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Shugs and shit like that. So to see a resurgence of a whole bunch of girls trying to rap, I think it's dope. What I will say is a lot of these girls may need more conditioning than challenge right now. And I
Mhm.
do know like the allure of battling a heart, a 40, or whoever seems appealing right now, but are they gonna write to the occasion? And I feel like there's still certain things that they gotta learn
I
to where
respect
they,
that.
you know what I'm saying? I think we
Yeah.
need to bring milestones back. I remember there was a process where before you even get to the ring, you had to do close rooms, you had to do a sparring session. And
Mhm.
I feel like we lost the plot thinking that we're gonna get instant success in 4 battles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instant stardom or make a star in 4 battles. And
Yeah.
I think we're being a little unrealistic. You know what I'm saying when it
Yeah.
comes
You're
down
talking
to
about
that.
artist development for real.
It we right, and I feel like that was one of the biggest things that was necessary for a lot of girls that
Mhm.
should still be here but didn't get that extra nudge or that
Mhm.
extra counsel. You know what I'm saying? There's
Yeah.
so many girls that aren't here that were fire. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta treat this talent a little bit better and cultivate them a little bit better to where they can kind of withstand and have the emotional durability as well as the talent
Yep. I
to,
agree.
you know what I'm saying? Like
I
that's
agree.
all I'm asking for. Like we've seen it already with a few girls who've only had 6 battles. They finally get a vet, and then now they got to go back to their tier. Is that what we really trying to do?
Nah,
You
that's
know what I'm
real.
saying? Like
That's real.
we got to move forward, but in order to move forward, they got to learn. So battling amongst them first,
Mhm.
great way. You know what I'm saying, to build storylines, so on and so forth.
Mhm.
Get them to find out what they want to bring to the table. Like, not a lot of girls are gonna have a pen, and all the pens are gonna have to realize you're probably the 2%.
Yeah.
So you
And it's a
battling
different
mostly
journey.
performance, bitch. You gonna have to move.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
gonna have to do something more than, you know what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and but that's what's something you gotta learn on the field,
Yeah.
even down to like going OT, knowing that when you go to somebody's home team, nigga, you not gonna have the crowd. How you gonna take that? How you gonna
Yeah.
feel?
That's
You know what I'm
real.
saying? Like
That's real. That's super
niggas
real.
gotta be conditioned,
You're
like dead
right.
ass
You're right.
conditioned for this
Yeah.
shit.
You're right. You're right. That development is everything. And it's the kind of thing that you can only gain certain things from time. Like the amount of time you spent developing, it's certain skill sets that you have that could only be gotten from multiple battles over a long period of time that develops that. And there's nothing, you can't learn it, you can't just inherit it. It's something you can only get from development. So
Right
salute,
there, right.
salute, salute. Um, I can't let you. I was trying to keep you here for only 30 minutes, but I can't let you leave without asking you this last question. Are we ever gonna get Fendi versus E Hart?
I don't know, I guess.
Saying I don't know is crazy.
I mean, like, I don't know.
How do
Did
you
you
feel
ask E
about that
Hart?
battle? Huh?
Huh?
How do you feel about that battle?
I wouldn't mind it, but I mean, I don't know. Like, the fuck is E Hart? Like, who
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't want that battle?
Mm-hmm.
But also, did anybody ask Hart? We all know who Hart is, bro.
You're
You
right.
see what I'm saying?
I do.
So that I'm gonna leave it there.
I respect it. What about Fendi and KCJ?
I'm not mad at that.
Mm. What are your thoughts on that? How would that battle go, in your opinion?
It would be a fight because she didn't do too well. So she gonna want to try to take my fucking head off.
I'm glad you know. I'm glad you
She
know.
was so mad. I ain't never seen Casey like that.
Hmm.
It was very heartbreaking as a fan.
Yeah.
Uh I was very shocked, but I also gave her grace. I feel like she's never done that also. Like, so I was like,
Nice.
damn, like I really hope she's okay because
Hmm.
that was a shocker for everybody. I was like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Huh? Like,
Yep.
like,
Yep.
so if that happens, if she battles a few other bitches before she battle me, I won't be that scared. But bitch, if I'm
But if it's you up next.
nigga, like the day from nigga, what?
So when it's all said and done, my final question, now I'm gonna leave you alone. My final question is when it's all said and done, Fendi, first of all, before we get to that, Fendi, you are an incredible pen, incredible performer, incredible dresser, incredible tenacity. You hold yourself with such respect. Your resilience to keep going, your incredible resume, all need to be saluted. But with all of that said, and God bless you for your contribution to the culture. With all of that said, how do you want your legacy to be when it's all said and done? How do you want to be remembered?
Um, someone who stayed true to who they were.
Mhm.
Um, and that garnered me the respect that I have now. Like I never felt like I had to change myself. I felt like people just had to really, really tune in. And
Mhm.
I also felt like I had to be seen more too. I felt like I was a lot more of a hermit in my early years of battle rap.
Mhm.
And now I'm a little bit, I'm out at events. I'm a little bit more sociable. So now I'm on spaces.
Mhm.
People hear how funny I am. People see
Facts.
me and they like, yo, Finny got that shit on. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
things of that nature. Um, it it changed, I guess, a whole perception of who I really am. So like,
Mhm.
I don't know. Like overall, just being true to you and staying true to that.
That's real
Everybody
talk.
else gonna adjust to it.
That's real talk. Hey man, I'd be proud to have my daughter look up to you. She's loving all the battles I'm showing her. We watched Real Sick and Pat Stay. And as a family, that was their introduction to battle rap. And my daughter was like, ain't no women? Where the women that do this? She's 12 years old. So I was like, yes, there's women that do it. So I showed her 40 and Miss Hustle, and she's just been going down a female battle rap rabbit hole. And she's definitely gonna be one of your biggest fans. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So
wow, I can't
salute to
wait.
you. Salute to you, Fendi. Thank you for your contribution to the culture and thank you for taking the time to do this.
Thank you, Frank. Appreciate you.
Salute.